I'm always delighted to be with Saul News. This has been such a leader in the conservative movement and the Republican Party.
This is the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for February 23, 2024. A new op-ed from Newt Gingrich states, Biden Democrats are corrupting the American legal system. The Joe Biden Democrats' effort to wage lawfare to attack their opponent is shocking. It is beyond anything we have ever seen in the American system. This goes far beyond the obvious, stunningly visible assault on President Donald Trump in 4 jurisdictions: New York, District of Columbia, Georgia, and Florida. Just ask the leaders of the group No Labels. They have worked diligently to get their movement on the ballot of every state. They will tell you that the Democrats have used the legal system to drain No Labels money and time to simply prevent them from getting on the ballot. The No Labels effort is being opposed by what might be called a no competitors strategy of the Biden Democrats. Then there is the all-out effort to destroy President Trump through lawfare. President Trump faces the most extraordinary wave of attacks facing any major American leader in the 248 years since we declared our independence. The concept of a fraud trial with no victims, no complaints, and no money lost is an example of political prosecution in disguise. We would strongly encourage you to read the full op-ed by clicking on the link in the description below. Axios reports, Teamsters report first major GOP donation in years, surprising Republicans. One of America's most powerful labor unions has reported its first major donation to Republicans in 2 decades after meeting with former President Trump last month. The Teamsters' $45,000 donation to the Republican National Committee's Convention Fund, per FEC reports, comes as Trump and President Biden vie for blue-collar support in key swing states ahead of this year's election. The reported contribution is not an endorsement, but it's a powerful statement from a union that supported every Democratic presidential nominee since Al Gore. As both candidates prepare for a rematch of the 2020 presidential race, support from union members is likely to be vital in states such as Michigan and Pennsylvania that could decide the election. And finally, Town Hall reports, White House aides instruct Biden to ramp up attacks on Trump to disguise his poor memory. President Joe Biden is reportedly amping up his attacks against his 2024 election opponent, former President Trump, to divert America's attention away from his declining mental health. The 81-year-old president has a lot of work to do if he wants to persuade voters he is the better choice to run the country for another 4 years. According to a CNN report, Biden has instructed his campaign advisors to speak poorly about the former president. However, this strategy may be complicated given all of the reckless, heedless things Biden has done during his presidency. Things such as the botched Afghanistan withdrawal, record-breaking inflation and crime, a devastating southern border crisis, and a war in the Middle East. That concludes the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for February 23, 2024. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.